After the activity on parallelogram in the previous video, the students should record all findings in their notebook. We start with how to define a parallelogram. A parallelogram is a two-dimensional, four-sided figure, that is a quadrilateral, where both pairs of opposite sides are parallel and equal in length. Properties of a parallelogram as verified by the drawing activity on grid paper. 1. A quadrilateral is a parallelogram under the following conditions. Number 1. One pair of opposite sides is parallel and equal. Then the other pair will automatically be parallel and equal. Number 2. Both pairs of opposite sides are equal. Automatically they will also be parallel. Number 3. Both pairs of opposite sides are parallel. And again automatically they will also be equal. Now, angle properties of a parallelogram can be proved by properties of parallel lines and transversal through co-interior angles and alternate interior angles. Number 1. Opposite angles are equal. Number 2. Adjacent angles sum up to 180 degree. Also, diagonals bisect each other. Diagonals are not necessarily equal in length. For parallelogram, rhombus, trapezium, diagonals are unequal. For square, rectangle and isosceles trapezium, diagonals are equal. C. Rectangle, rhombus and square are special types of parallelogram. Rectangle is a parallelogram but with all four angles 90 degree. The two diagonals are equal to each other. Rhombus is a parallelogram with all four sides equal and diagonals bisect at right angles to each other. Opposite pairs of angles are bisected by diagonals. Square is a parallelogram with all four sides equal. All four angles 90 degree. Diagonals are equal and bisect at 90 degree to each other. Trapezium is a non-parallelogram because it has only one pair of sides parallel. Its non-parallel sides are unequal except in isosceles trapezium. Isosceles trapezium, non-parallel sides are equal to each other. Base angles A and B as well as C and D are equal to each other and two diagonals are equal but do not bisect each other. B plus B is 180 degree because they are co-interior angles. A plus D is also 180 degree. They are also co-interior angles. Kite is a non-parallelogram. Two pairs of adjacent sides are equal and diagonals intersect at 90 degree. Difference of four types of parallelogram based on square, rectangle, parallelogram and rhombus. With square and rectangle, diagonals are equal. Parallelogram and rhombus, diagonals are unequal. Between square and rectangle, in square, diagonals bisect each other at 90 degree. In rectangles, diagonals bisect each other but not at 90 degree. Between parallelogram and rhombus, in parallelogram, diagonals bisect each other but not at 90 degree. In rhombus, diagonals bisect each other at 90 degree.